Hey, Nick here, and it's good to see you again. I'm back in the technology lab at Kennametal. I'm with Jake again, and he's going to be demonstrating some steel cutting with the new HARVI 1TE end mill, which is an advancement on our high-performance 4-flute end mill, HARVI 1.
Now, let's take a look at the HARVI 1TE and its most important features. Number 1, a twisted cutting edge increasing the corner stability, enabling soft cutting action even at highest ramping angles. Number 2, a precision faceted eccentric relief, reducing vibrations and reducing friction for excellent cutting conditions in multiple materials. Number 3, chip gashes within the flutes, reducing cutting forces and supporting efficient chip evacuation.
Now, let's do some side milling. First, we'll dynamic mill at 5% radial engagement with 2 times the diameter axial depth of cut. Then we'll mill the side of the block at 60% radial engagement and 1 3/4 times the diameter axial depth of cut. The proprietary core design provides the tool with additional strength for large axial depth of cuts. We're going to use dynamic milling techniques to make a slot at a depth 2 times the diameter. Then we'll continue using dynamic milling techniques to create a feature at the corner of the block at a depth of 2 times D. A new feature of this tool is that it can slot to a depth of up to 2 times its diameter. We're going to take 4 slots with a 1/2 inch HARVI 1TE in this block of 4140 steel. First, we'll take a slotting depth of 1 times the diameter. Next, we're going to slot at 1 1/4 times D. Then a slot at 1 3/4 times D. And finally, a slot at 2 times D. This tool can ramp up to a 45-degree angle and is also capable of plunging. First, we'll start by plunging 3 holes at a depth of 1 1/2 times the diameter. Then we'll take 2 ramping passes at a 45-degree angle at a radial depth of cut that is 40% of the diameter. Next, we'll ramp at a 10-degree angle at a full radial engagement. And our final ramping pass will be at a 30-degree angle at full radial engagement. We're now going to show you a continuous ramping pattern that emphasizes the 45-degree cutting capability. We'll start ramping up and down at a 45-degree angle with a radial depth of cut that is 40% of the diameter. Next, we'll continue ramping up and down at a 45-degree angle at full radial engagement. Hope you enjoyed learning the many capabilities of the HARVI 1TE. Till next time.